Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2021 Volkswagen Atlas SE with Technology R-Line. This particular one is tourmaline blue. On the exterior it's tourmaline blue metallic with a Titan black leatherette interior. By it being an R-Line, it has the larger air intakes at the base of the bumper down here with the splash of chrome, and then piano black treatment around that. And then also at the very base of the lip there, or the bumper there, there's going to be body colored tourmaline blue paint. That also features the 20-inch dark anthracite Trenton wheels right there. Body colored paint below the chrome line right here instead of a hard plastic. Body colored paint below the chrome line at the base of the bumper as well. Quad exhaust tips. Even though those exhaust tips are fake, they split into 4 on the R-Line. There are only 2 on the regular Atlas. Also piano black treatment right here again. And then here is a look at a tow hitch. It's a $550 option. You will need to add the 7-pin adapter. And then you're ready to go. Again, this is tourmaline blue. As you can see, they kept the lines from the 18, 19, and 20 Atlas that goes from the tail lights over the wheel arches, under the door handles, and into the front wheel arch, into the headlights. Nice bold styling there, catches the light just right, casts the particular shadow there. Such a good looking car. Chrome window sills at the base, black roof rails. Now you do have an option for a panoramic sunroof. It's a $1,200 option. This one does not have that. Here's a look at the Titan black leatherette seats with the white stitching here. Lumbar support up front. Your forward and back and up and down right here. Seat back adjust right here. Adjustable headrest right here. As we climb in here, you'll take a look. Power door locks as standard on every Volkswagen. One touch up, one touch down on the windows, also standard on every Volkswagen. And then you also have a window lock button right here. Power lift gate down here so I can open the rear hatch. Go around slowly here. And then also I can lift up and hold that. And I can close that same hatch by lifting up and holding. By this being an R-Line, it's going to have a different steering wheel grip here. 9 and 3, you're going to have this perforated or dimpled grip here on the steering wheel. Flat bottom steering wheel with smooth leather at the top and the bottom. It does have Volkswagen's new steering wheel and logo. So this is the 2021 steering wheel. It's only in, right now it's only in the Cross Sport and a 21 Atlas. This is one of the last of the Atlases that we'll get as a 2021. The new model year Atlases are being built now, and they're not a 2022, they're going to be a 21 and a half. So once I know all the specs on those, I do know the specs on those. I'll be making a video of those as well. This being an SE with tech, it's going to have just a regular analog instrument cluster with the customizable LCD screen in the middle that I can change different things here on the display. I can also move left and right and change from vehicle status, telephone, audio, to a compass. My assist systems are going to include, hit a button here, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist. You do also have automatic headlights here, so you can turn these on and off, or they turn on and off by themselves automatically. You also have something called all-weather lights. By pulling out on that, they replace fog lights. This little guy lights up green right here. They're like side lamps that light up your peripherals. Coin box for storage right there. You can get a medium pair of sunglasses in there as well. It's a telescoping steering wheel, so I can pull down on that and pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, lock it in wherever I need it. Chrome covered pedal caps down there. There's my fancy socks today. A little different today. Didn't wear my Chiefs socks or my KU socks today, but shout out to Kansas City. Also, MIB2 radio. This is also going away for the 2021 and a half. That will have an MIB3 radio that'll be different. So, this has an MIB2 radio that's going to be AM, FM, and satellite. They're all going to have this EQ system here and the fader system where you can change and move things around. So if you have someone sleeping in a certain seat, you can move the speakers away from where, so they're not bugging that person there. Also, bass, mid, and treble, I can adjust here or hit the plus or minus or hit the sliders and then reset to make it flat. Another thing that this one has is park sensor, or park pilot, which allows me to bring up this backup camera on demand. I also have trajectory steering, so I turn the wheel left or right, and the yellow line moves accordingly. I can also touch the top of the screen here and just bring up the park pilot sensors at the front bumper and the rear bumper there, and these little lines will light up here and they get closer. The pitch and tone changes as well. I can also turn that back off. Alright, so it's an AM FM radio with App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using one of those two USB ports right there. And also there's a wireless charging pad right here. One of the other changes for the 2021.5, you're going to be able to do wireless App Connect. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay will be wirelessly done where you won't need a USB. But this current one, you will need these two USBs right here. 12-volt charger right there, and auxiliary port right there next to it. Push button start right here. For the electronic parking brake, you just lift up on to activate, and push down on with your foot on the brake to release. All-wheel drive models are going to have this little shift knob, this little drive knob here. So there's snow, there's Eco, Normal, Sport, and Custom that I can select by pushing down on that same knob, or I can also touch the screen. There's also Off-Road Custom. Off-Road Custom is going to allow you to adjust steering, adaptive cruise control, climate control, all of these features right here. Hill start assist, you can turn it on and off. Parking assist, you can turn it on and off. So you can adjust things accordingly here. I'm going to turn that back to the roadway, so we're back on Eco. Now, this being an R-Line, this treatment right here, if you got a regular SE with tech, this is going to be a wood grain pattern, but the R-Line is going to be a carbon fiber pattern. There's a CD player in the glove box with an SD card reader right there, extra SD card holders right here, lots of ample storage for manuals and such right there. Now with the 2021.5, the CD player goes away. So there's no more CD player in a 2021.5. There's a look at that carbon fiber finish in the door over there with a little bit of a flat silver finish around it. Also in the dash here. Again, a look at those leatherette seats, Titan black with white stitching there. Adjustable headrest, adjustable seat belt over there. Now this seat does also have an option now where you can have an optional manual 6-way seat over here on the passenger side. Before, you could not raise and lower this seat. You could only move it forward or back or adjust the seat back. Now it's an option to have the manual 6-way seat. As for the key fob, there's a look at it right there. Nice and slim profile, so you can keep this in your pocket along with other things. Your key fob doesn't make your pocket useless for other items, like a cell phone or things of that nature. Your lock, unlock, and remote start are all right there. Panic alarm is on the side. Now, speaking of remote start, you can now remote start your car using the CarNet app. That's free for 5 years with the new CarNet system in the 2021s. Your car just has to be able to remote start to have that option. There's a look at your USB port right there in the in the armrest here. Lots of room in this armrest here. You can get a medium-sized person here, and then that USB port right there. Let's take a look at the middle row. Now this one comes in at $44,470. The extras on this one are going to be the captain's chairs in the second row. Then also it's going to have the tow package for another $550, auto dimming home link mirror for $325, and then also monster mats for $285. Total $44,470. As we look back here, here's a look at those captain's chairs. They have a fold down armrest on each of these seats here. This one's actually in a recline position here. I'm actually going to lift up on this handle here, and you can fold this seat flat. Goes nice and flat, goes 100% flat, so you can have cargo back here with no problem whatsoever. I want to go ahead and lift this back up. You can do this with one hand. Oh, had to cheat a little bit. Climate control is set up right here. 2 USBs right here. 3-prong plug-in right here, just so you can actually charge a laptop or something of that nature there. Here's a look through from the back to the front. Center console right there, an armrest right here. Again, the climate control here. And then here's a look at the instrument cluster behind the steering wheel right there. Chrome pedal caps down below. And a look at that edgeless mirror. That's an auto dimming edgeless HomeLink mirror. There is also a vanity mirror up here with a light above on each side. There you go. There's a vanity light, and it's an LED light now. Used to be an incandescent bulb. It's a lot less harsh light. Sunglass holder up here, and then you also have your CarNet buttons up here. CarNet's free for 5 years. That's going to give you roadside assistance, emergency services, and information right there on the screen. Right here, I said on the screen, I don't mean that. That doesn't give you that on the screen, but it gives you those services. There is going to be a sunshade right here, and also one over there on that side too, to protect your babies from the direct sunlight. There are no door locks on the door here. They're up on the front too. As you turn around and look at the back seat here, those headrests do flip up with the flick of a wrist there. But the big thing is, notice how high off the floor those seats are. So your knees, as an adult in this back row, you don't have your knees in your chest. So you're going to have a little bit more of a comfortable seat. The roof line is also sculpted, so you have lots of room for your head. Even if you're wearing a ball cap, you're not going to have to make sacrifices. As we climb out here, take a look at those Trenton wheels again. They're called dark anthracite. Go ahead and open up the back hatch here. Right between the T and the L is the little gasket there in your rear view camera. Here's a look through from the back. This is a true 6-seater. So if you go with the bench setup, you have a 7-seater option. There's a look through from the front, from the back to the front. The center console right there, and then your controls on the floor there. There's a vent right there in the middle, and also a vent over here, and a vent over here in each of the C pillars, so your passengers aren't suffering in the summertime or the wintertime with extreme heat or cold. These seats do just flip down with the flick of that little handle right there, and this little strap allows you to pull them back up. Move this out of the way here, and this pulls back up just like that. Super easy. Bag hook over here on this side, and it's also sculpted out on the side to give you a little more room. There's a trunk light there, and a trunk light over here, and there's also a 12-volt plug-in right there, a charger plug right there. This one comes with cargo blocks and also Monster Match right here. And then beneath the floor right here, here is the spare. It's underneath this carpet here. You just remove this guy right here, and your spare is right below the floor right there. As I juggle this with one hand again, there we go. Super easy. You do have top tether hookups here, and then also on the back of the captain's seats as well. So this car, the way this car sits, you could technically have 4 car seats in this one with the top tethers for the back seats, and 2 up front. Again, a look through from the back to the front. As we close this here, here's a look at that push button right there. It's a very nice color on this car. This car just came off the truck and just got gassed up, so it hasn't been in a car wash yet. Our car wash is a little under the weather lately, so I just shoot them as they are. But when this car is super cleaned up, it's gorgeous. The metallic flake in the paint just actually sparkles in the sunlight. Again, this is called tourmaline blue. Tourmaline blue metallic. If you're interested in this car or any other car, please give me a call. 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. Also, this car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen, with 2 years of free maintenance included. And if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, we'll give you a 3rd year of free maintenance as well, free of charge. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, you'll get a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. 10 years, 200,000 miles, nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. Fly in, drive out. We're right under the flight path for Lambert International. So if you're interested in this car, once again, give me a call. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and also Twitter at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great evening. Stay safe, stay healthy.